welcome back to another episode. This is part two of our tier list
Yes, the long-awaited
episode.
episode. You guys have been
Yeah.
like crazy.
Yeah. We've been holding you guys to
Hostage.
the edge of your seat. We are gonna skip talking about our week, just to get into it.
Yep.
So yeah.
Welcome to the rest of the pod.
Part two.
Do-do-do-do.
Okay, we're on humbug now.
We love humbug.
I love
We're
humbug.
humbugging.
My propeller.
I love my propeller.
It's a good song.
Propeller.
I feel like all of these songs are going to be pretty high for me.
Yeah, my propeller. I feel like is like S or A.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree with
It's so
S.
big. It like the song.
Yeah.
Very like loud.
Yeah.
Wide.
Crying Lightning.
Crying lightning.
I love this song. The song is so spooky and cool.
Could we say godlike for that one? Or are we not gonna hit it with that? Because
I would agree with that. I would agree.
Crying lightning is like there's something about it.
There's just like
yeah. Don't like that dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
Dun, dun.
It's like
spooky
spooky and it's
so good.
cool.
Nick was like, wait a minute.
He kind of went off.
I got it. Mr.
Nick.
O'Malley.
Nick.
Mr.
I love him. Nick. Dangerous Animals, goofy song. A.
Yes. I like that one, yeah.
Yeah, me too.
It's not I wouldn't say it's my most favorite song by them ever, but it is a fun song.
It is fun.
Yeah.
Secret Door, godlike.
I would agree. The way it sounds, like
it's
I
so
cannot
magical.
Describe. It is magical. It's like
it sounds like a magic like like a magic big top like entrance.
Yes.
You know, with like acrobats and
it like engulfs you, I feel like.
Yeah, it's like so cool. Potion Approaching. I have like a new appreciation for this song since like hearing it live.
And they started playing it more now.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've never been a big fan of this song, but it's not a bad song. It's just not one that I would listen to on my own very often.
Would you say like A?
Yeah, I'd say it's A. I feel like lyrically it's good, instrumentally it's good. Anything off this album's like kind of the best.
Yeah. The Fire and the Thud is like one of my favorite songs of all time. So to me, it's godlike.
Yeah, you can put it there. I agree. I like that song a lot. That's how I feel about Cornerstone. I feel like that's one of the best songs ever made.
Yeah.
Because it's so
Speaking of which,
yeah, well, that's
the next one.
That's why I said it. So I feel like Cornerstone, it's just like the story it tells, the instrumentals, the irony, the quirkiness, the comedy.
Yeah.
It all just like goes hand in hand and it just is perfect. And like when you see it live too, the theatrics of it, just like
and I love how like Alex has this kind of ongoing bit sometimes where he like gives little like he does like add like little bits to it and like stories, and it's always like conflicting, like it always changes and it's really funny. And that's what I love, that he just kind of like changes the narrative every time, so there's no like clear timeline. I think
he knows that people make conspiracies about
people have like a whole conspiracy about what it's about, so he kind of like switches it up and he kind of gives like different
with it.
You know, it's like one thing one day. I think it's so funny, just the whole lore around it.
The lore.
Dance Little Liar.
It's a fun one.
It is a fun one.
Maybe like B. Would you say?
Yeah.
Really like it?
You know what? I'd say B.
B or C.
I would not go C.
You wouldn't go C. Pretty Visitors.
Like Pretty Visitors, godlike.
Yeah, I'd agree.
And that live, especially since they like have these like red lights that they add to it. It's like it is so great.
Yeah.
Like they, especially like when I saw them at King's Theater and the guitar part came on where it's like the do 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 do, it's like the spooky stuff, it like the whole theater went just red and it was like so cool. It was just the coolest shit.
There's no phones, so it's all like
yeah, it was just like oh my god, it was so fucking wild.
Yeah, no, but it's fun live because it's like that's what it is though, because
yeah,
the audience is like the Pretty Visitors.
It's a whole it's just a whole, that song was like
a rap song.
Yeah, it was like 100% made for live performance. Like it sounds great, the studio version, but like it sounds even better live. And it's such a
Yeah.
spooky song. It's so great for like a Halloween kind of playlist. The
You're right.
Jeweler's Hands. This is one of my least favorite album closers.
I feel
I
like
love this song,
yeah.
but compared to the rest of the album closers, it's
Yeah.
not really like when you have it there with a certain romance 505, that's where you're wrong. Like the Jeweler's Hands and I Want to Be Yours are my least favorite album closers.
Yeah, I agree
But
with that.
in conjunction with everything else, I feel like it's still like an A or B song.
I would go B because I feel like for me, it like it doesn't always stick out to me, but it's not about
Yeah. Okay, we're on Second and C.
oh,
I love this album, but I
oh,
do have like beef with this album.
oh, let's hear
She's
it.
Thunderstorms.
You don't like She's Thunderstorms, but I do.
No, Love is a Laser Quest is
Oh,
the
you
one
don't
that I
like
don't
that one.
like.
I think She's
I
Thunderstorms.
love She's Thunderstorms.
I feel like it's overhyped though. I would say it's like
It
A.
is. Yeah, it is like A or B. I would agree. It is 100% inflated. Like you like
Yeah.
I feel like I would say A. I
A.
do like this
Yeah.
song. Black Treacle is an underrated
And it's
S
fun.
tier song.
Black
It's so cute.
Treacle.
Black
Yeah.
Treacle is like the cute
Oh,
song that
you put
people
on
think
S? Okay.
yeah.
I like it there. I love that song.
I feel like Black Treacle is the song that people think She's Thunderstorms is.
Yeah. Also, you know what's fun about this? One time I like took this entire album and like split it apart on like a editing or an audio editing software and you could listen to like the background I like isolated the background vocals and there's so
Yeah.
many harmonies within that song that are just so beautiful that you don't hear when you're like initially listening to it. It's so cool.
Yeah. I can
A
only
lot of
imagine
things.
because I do sometimes you do sometimes get those harmonies in that song,
Yeah.
but it's like I can't even imagine like isolating it and hearing it. Like I love that song. It's like
Yeah.
it's so I love the lyrics in that. Like there's so many good lyrics like the um the lyric where he says somebody told the stars that you were coming out tonight so they found a place to hide. Like if someone said that about me, I would probably die on the spot. Like that is
Yeah.
such a
Very
romantic
beautiful.
line.
Yeah, I love it. I love that song a lot. Um,
Especially when you compare it with Submarine, which came out like a year prior to Stuck on a Puzzle, where he says, I'm not the kind of fool who's gonna sit and sing to you about
about stars,
stars.
and then he does.
But last night, like
I would
and
definitely
he
say
kind of
that.
makes a similar type of metaphor, but in a different way. It's like so stunning.
Yeah.
Brick by Brick.
I'm gonna be a hater. I've always disliked the song. I feel like people are always like, it's fun though. But I just feel like Brick by Brick, it's like, I feel like it's a D song. It's like, okay, it's Brick by Brick.
See, for me, I would say it's C. I don't hate it.
Yeah.
And I'm not like a hater for it. I do think it's funny. Like
Yeah.
it's just a
Brick
funny
by
song.
Brick.
I think
Brick
it's such an
by Brick.
unserious song, and I don't
Yeah.
think it was meant to be serious in any way, shape, or form, which
Yeah.
is why I like it for that. But I would say it's like D or C, but I'm gonna bump it up one because I feel like people hate on it unnecessarily. Anyways, my
Uh,
song, the Hellcat Spangled Shalalala, this is the
we could
best
go
song on the
godlike.
album. That's
I love that song
godlike.
too.
It's so good. It's just such a great song. I love it, and I feel like I'm like caught between like I want people to talk about it more, but also that's my fucking song, so shut up. Anyways, don't sit down because I moved your chair. I'm kind of over this song.
I hate this song. I would literally put an F. I've always hated this song. I'm glad they finally took it off the set list. Literally, when I saw it live, I wanted to cover my ears and close my eyes. Thank you.
I'm so glad that it was not played at my show. I was like, was it?
No, I think
No,
they
it wasn't.
stopped. They stopped for this.
They
This.
had taken it off long before then, but I was worried that they were still going to put it on sometime. I'm glad that they kept it off. I would not go as far as to say it's F. I do still like it, but like I am very sick of it right now because of how much they played it. So I'm going to put it in E tier because I feel like that's a nice
Okay.
compromise.
Library
Library
pictures.
Pictures.
A lot of people like this song. I think it's meh. I would say it's like C.
I like it, but like to me, Library Pictures and All My Own Stunts are like twins, but like All My Own Stunts is like the prettier twin.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree.
It is a C, like Library Pictures is very C.
And I would
It's a
say,
good song, but it's like bleh,
yeah.
it kind of
I
falls
guess
flat.
I guess we could say the same about All My Own Stunts.
Oh no, All My Own Stunts is
Oh, you
like
would say a B?
S tier
Oh,
for me.
really?
I love
Okay.
that song. It's just like we could okay, since you said B and I said S, we can compromise and put it in
Okay.
A. Reckless
I like that's for
Serenade.
okay. Anyways, I'll get into that later. But Reckless Serenade, yes. I like that song. But then again, I feel like it's
I
not the
like
best
it, but
song.
it's just kind of like it's
Reckless
there.
Serenade. Yeah, I feel like okay. I feel like that could be a C or a B.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe C.
I would say C. It's just kind of middle of the road for me.
Yeah, I do really like that song, but I feel like it's just not really doing anything.
Yeah, it just kind of exists, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Pile Driver Waltz. Here's my thing with Pile Driver Waltz.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer the Submarine EP version.
Mm-hmm.
I love that version. If we were talking that version, I would say like A or S.
Oh
But
wait, you're
this
not thinking
version,
godlike?
no.
For me, I love the lyrics to this.
Well, I love the lyrics, but the thing is that musically, I prefer the submarine version. This one, I feel like it just like it kind of drags. This version, the album version, just kind of drags for me
Maybe let's put it
musically.
in A to compromise
I would say A. I would say A
because
because
for me, I
in
adore.
general, I do love this song, but
Yeah,
it's like it just if we're talking about like if we're breaking it down even further and talking about those two different versions, I do prefer the submarine version.
mm,
Love is
let's
a
see.
Laser Quest F.
I don't like this
I
song.
can't fucking
For
stand
me,
this
it's
song.
godlike. For you, it's F. So let's put it in C.
C. Yes. I am gonna piss people off with that. I cannot fucking stand this song. It is
I
boring.
love it. I think it's so romantic. The lyrics are so
If
deep.
I look at the lyrics,
And
like
I
the
love the
lyrics,
chords. The chords are so fun to play.
it's just boring. It's a boring song. And that pisses me off because I do really like the lyrics. But the song itself, I feel like I wish it was a better song because the lyrics are very slay. And I hate that song.
And you love Brick
Well, I
by
wouldn't say I hate it, but like, well, I don't love Brick by Brick. I
you
just don't
love
hate
Brick
it.
by Brick. You can't
I
get
like it
over
more
it.
than Love is a Laser Quest, but I don't love Brick by Brick. I just think it's funny. It just makes me laugh.
You and Brick by Brick are getting married. Anyways,
Not over Hellcat.
okay, true.
Me and
Okay,
Hellcat are making out. Anyways,
the title
tuck
track
it
should
in
go to C.
C, title track.
I love this song.
I do. It
It
it's
is.
like B for me.
Yeah, I would go as far as to say that. B or A for me, but we can go B because I do feel like in ways it is mid,
Yeah.
but at the same time there's something about it. Like I love the
It
just the
yeah, I
repetitive.
do yeah, and I it's like listening to it, it's like I like listening to it, but once again, like I'm not reaching for it like I am Hellcat or like
Yeah,
All
yeah, I
My Own
agree.
Stunts. You know, there are other songs that I'm reaching for, but if it comes on, like I'll sing along and I'll listen to it. That's Where You're Wrong. Love that song.
Yeah, me too. I would say it's either A or B.
I'm between S and A, so I guess we could
Let's
say
do
A.
A.
I
Because I
love
feel
that
like,
song.
okay, I love it too, and it's one of my favorites by them of all time. But I feel like at the same time, it's one of their slower, less things are going on in it.
Yeah,
But
I do love it live. I feel like it really does work live. It I loved hearing
I've
it.
never seen it live, so I
I
wouldn't
think
know.
did they play it? Did they play it at my show? I think they did.
Yeah, I think that's when they started playing that one live.
I was just
Around
kind of
that
like
time.
in a haze. So I don't remember. I think it was on my playlist. Not playlist, set
That
list.
was
And I can't like refer back to
no.
videos.
I
But
think it was though, because they
it
were
was.
playing it around that time.
Yeah,
Because I
because I
was
do
watching all those
remember
live streams and people were like,
yeah.
"You're playing that's where you're wrong," and I'm like,
Yeah, I do
"Not
remember
without
watching
me."
it on live stream, but like
Mm,
I think it was at my concert. It was so fab. Now we're on AM.
mm-hmm.
Do I want to know?
Okay, this song I would say is S
I would say S.
because okay, people are probably gonna get mad about that, but at the same time, if you think about what it actually is besides the hype of it, it's not their greatest, but it's also up there with the greatest. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like it is a good song, like it's
Yeah.
really great, but
And how
like
simple it can be, yet so powerful is what's great about
yeah.
it, I think.
And like the sonically it's fab. It's just so fun.
Yes.
But
The Home Depot
there's
music.
a lot of other songs that I think are way better. Are You Mine?
I actually think this one could go in Godlike because I love Are You Mine?
I
Do
would
you
agree.
agree? Because it's so
I would
fun,
agree.
like it's so fun live, it's so fun to sing along with, it's so
Yep.
fun to just listen to, and lyrically,
Yep.
it's just like the way it goes. Oh, and instrumentally, like
There's
there's,
a lot of great
there's a lot
lyrics
of
on
good,
it.
there's a lot of good like riffs in it too, which I love.
Yeah, it's just it's so like it makes you want to like punch a wall. I don't know. Like
Sure.
it's just like one for the road. I love the video for this. I know a lot of people like make fun of it, but I think it's so
Which one's the
funny.
video when they're like in the
It's
like,
black and white and
oh,
like Jamie rides a tractor, I think.
I don't know if I've ever seen the video for this one.
It's so goofy. It's so funny. I love the videos from this era because they're so camp. Nothing
I,
was
I
ever
like this song a lot.
serious. I do love this song.
I think it'd be like A or S.
I'm between I would say S.
Yeah.
I feel like it's S.
Mm,
I think it's
yeah,
a really great
I like
song.
the melody a lot.
Yeah, and I love the guitar and then I like when it like that like solo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Arabella.
This is one of their best songs. Do you
I would
think?
agree.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
I would
glad.
agree. I just had to think for a second. I had to think objectively.
I think
I
it
do
could
love this
be
song.
godlike because I think the
Yeah,
production and how it
I'm
sounds.
between S and Godlike. I'm just trying to really
You want
decide
to do
if
S?
yeah, I feel like I would be more comfortable putting this in S. It's just not quite godlike for me, but it is up there.
Arabella, boom, boom. You know what? What's the line? The horizon tries, but it's just not as kind on the eyes.
It's
Ooh,
that is
ooh.
that's like a godlike line, but like
Yeah,
this song just like it's like if godlike is like, you know, right at this at like some point, it's just under for me. It just doesn't make it. I don't know why. I
okay.
want it
For
all
me,
F. I cannot fucking stand this song.
I like it, but
I
I would put it in D. Let's put it in D. But you can't stand it, so we could put
We
it.
can compromise and put
Want
it
to
in
put in
E.
D? Because I kind of like it sometimes.
Well, you're saying D for it. I'm saying F for
Like,
it. So
yeah,
E is the
yeah,
compromise, I would say. I this I hate this song.
yeah. I mean,
My mutual was
yeah,
really getting on my case because I said this song fucking sucked. Because someone was like, what did someone say? Someone was talking about like the skips on AM and they were like, AM is a skipless album, and I was like, I want it all is right there.
yeah.
And my
I don't have
mutual
it.
was like, what are you talking about? I was like,
No,
be
I feel like a lot of people feel the way you feel.
it's it's a skip. Like, what the fuck is it doing there?
No, it's the weakest song on the album for
I
sure.
want it all is taking Stop the World or You're So Dark spot, I
Oh,
fear.
you're right. You're right. Because those could.
Like
Oh my God.
they should have
Well,
been on the
they need
album,
a one weak song, so the rest of the songs could be better.
I guess, but like AM could have been
Could have
a
been even
perfect
better.
album if they just switched that
Yes, I
out.
guess.
If I Want It All was not on the album, there would not be I Want It All Defenders.
You're right. Okay. If it was a B
Number
side,
one,
literally everyone would skip it.
no
Like they
one
would
would
never
talk about
listen to
it.
it. No, for real. Um,
Number
Number
one
one
party
party anthem,
anthem,
one of my favorite songs by
godlike,
them. Yeah, I would agree. It's one of my
godlike.
favorites. I love it. That's when they started dipping into almost like the slower sound too.
Yeah, the like it reminds me of like a walking through like a school disco
Yeah, I agree.
and it's
Or like
like
a bar.
yeah, and it's like
Bar.
there's like confetti on the ground and it's
Oh,
late
you
at
know what it
night.
reminds me of? You know that bar we went to called Ray's? What's his name? Cousin Greg owns it. We went the last kind of
Yes.
reminds me of that bar, that song. Like I feel like it could take place there. Like with the
Yeah.
disco ball and the yeah.
Yeah, but like after like a New Year's Eve party, I
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
where there's like confetti and like it's that's a very like you're at a party and everything's gone slow motion type of
Yeah,
song.
yeah. Or it's like the very end of the night.
Yeah. Mad Sounds, I have such a nostalgic connection to this
That
song. This
sound.
used to be my breakdown song when I was in like middle school and I would cry to this song and I love this song, but it's also like not really that great of a song.
I'd say A or B. I think it's I feel like it gets a lot of heat. Like a lot of people are like, this
It
song's
does. A lot of people
yeah.
make fun of this song and it hurts my
No, but like
feelings,
I've
but
never disliked this song. It has a good like melody. It's like soft and it's like
yeah. And I like how doo-woppy it is a little
yeah.
bit.
Yeah,
I
me
would
too.
say
It's
A
a
or
good
B as
spot.
well, so we have to figure
I
out.
think do B just because I feel like well,
Yeah.
I feel like it doesn't stand out on the album, even though it's one of those like more
Yeah.
different songs. It just doesn't like
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it does more for me than some of these other songs. You know,
Mhm.
Fireside.
Fireside. I
I
love this
love this
song.
song.
This is such an underrated fave.
No.
S.
Yeah, we could put an S. I do love Fireside. Because there's something
It's not,
about it.
it's just, it's so different from the rest of the album. Whoa. It's so different from the rest of the album. It really just like, it stands out and it's like, it, it's just so good. But it's not
Yeah.
quite godlike for me.
Mm-hmm.
It is great and not enough people talk about it.
I
They
agree.
should put it back on the set list.
Oh, for sure.
Why'd you only
Um,
call me when you're high? I went to the bar that they shot that music video
oh my
at.
God, did it feel cool? Did you feel like Alex Turner being on a drugs?
I don't, the only thing I remember about the bar was how mid the rum and coke was.
Really?
It was like watered down. I was so disappointed.
Ew. And that was in the
But it
UK?
was cool. That wasn't the UK, that was in London. It was
Oh,
cool though to like be there, and they had like a poster on the wall. It was like a one of those I think it was like the cigarette pack poster that Arctic Monkeys did.
yeah.
And it was, I love that poster, but like that was really pretty much it. They had since remodeled it obviously, so it looked a lot different, but
That's cool you were there.
it
Mm,
was cool to be there, but like the drink that I had was like really lackluster. But
yeah.
the song, let's
When
talk
it
about the
all
song.
okay, the song I like it a lot. I think it's iconic. I always like putting it on. I feel like you maybe don't like it. The face you're giving.
I like it, but I don't like it as much as I feel like, okay, it's great live.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I have a nostalgic attachment to AM. It's the first Arctic Monkeys album I've ever heard. Brings me back to my middle school days. You know, it was my first introduction to, well, not really my first introduction to alt indie music, but it's the first one that really sticks out in my head. And this was like one of the first songs I listened to by Arctic Monkeys.
Right.
But nostalgia aside, emotional attachment aside, it is relatively unremarkable of a song to me. I love listening to it, so I feel like it's between A and B for me.
I was gonna say A.
Okay, so we could go A. I would
Yeah.
agree with A. It's like, it's just, I can understand, like, it's iconic for a reason, and I definitely agree with that, but it's
I feel like
just,
it's very fun.
it is. Snap out of it. I'm fucking over Snap out of it.
Hate Snap out of it. It used to be one of my favorite songs by them, but for me it's like a C.
It is. I was just thinking that. It really is.
I love
I'm
the music
over
video
it.
though. It's very fun.
Yeah.
Snap out of it. I think, but I like
Knee
the album on
socks.
that as well. Knee socks, we could do Godlike.
Godlike.
Yeah.
Knee socks is the best song on this fucking album. I love that
I
song.
love Nick's like little part in it.
You get me. I ugh, it's just such a good it's like greatest song of all time. I want to be yours. E.
Okay. I don't think it's that bad. I wanna be
I
yours.
like Alex Turner has since written.
Let's do D. Like I feel like it's not I know it's not the best. Well, also Alex Turner didn't really write this one
No, I
either.
know, but like
So it's like I don't know.
compared to like, I feel like people really eat I Want to Be Yours'
Yeah.
ass, you know, and I really feel like they need to stop because Alex Turner has written better love songs than this.
Yeah.
And I do like the words that John Cooper Clarke wrote, which that's who actually fucking wrote it. If anyone else, if I have to see another fucking person
You're
tweet
like
out, I just want to be Alex Turner's vacuum, shut the fuck. He did not write that damn song. He did not write that damn song. And you know what I've been seeing? This is my rant moment. You know what I've been seeing a lot too is people like, I saw someone tweet about is this what you wanted?
mm-hmm.
And it was like they were comparing lyrics with, I guess, a song from the car or something. They're like, which is it, Alex? I was like, that is not fucking Alex's song. That is a Leonard Cohen song. Is
Yeah.
this what you wanted? Is not the last shot off of it. It is a Leonard Cohen song. Please, for the
Yeah.
love of God. I'm so tired of people
Lovely.
crediting
And when
Alex for
people
everything.
realize that and they listen to the original version, they'll be like, wait, Alex kind of his was meh. What?
I do like
I
the
like
Last
okay,
Showcase
I
version.
like I do like that a lot.
The
But
music
I
video version is better than the
it's better,
studio
yeah,
version.
100%. That I like that one a lot, but I like to listen to the original version.
Leonard Cohen's version, I think,
Yeah.
is
Well,
just
because you know
it's
what, a lot of people have
unmatched.
done covers of his songs. Matt Maltese did this one cover of one of his songs is called Paper Thin Hotel, and I used to
Hmm.
listen to that all the time. But when I heard the original, it changed my mind because it's a totally different song.
Yeah.
Like it sounds totally different, and I liked it way better. And I stopped listening to the other version because I'm like,
Uh,
this is better.
yeah. I like both versions because they are different.
Hmm.
But anyways, that my rant over. Um
Now we're on to
Now we're
Tranquility
on Tranquility
Base.
Base.
This is mostly gonna be like God tier for me. How about
Yeah, same. Star Treatment, God
Star
tier.
Treatment God? Yeah,
And
the
that
music,
song, not even a question.
everything about it's just so perfect.
It's just like the perfect song. Well,
True.
it's not the perfect song because Bat Phone is on this album, but
Yeah.
um 1 point
Yep.
perspective, godlike,
Godlike.
clearly.
Just saying.
Clearly.
Live.
Don't fucking play. This whole album is going in godlike or S here. American
American Sports for
Sports.
me, I this is actually my least favorite song on the album. Not that I think it's the worst song ever, but I would even put it in like C or B.
I would not go that far.
I know you really like this song. I
I
just
feel
feel like
like I
it's top
do
on the
really like this
album.
song. I wouldn't go, I feel like B. I'll compromise
Yeah.
on B because I wouldn't go so low as C because there are a lot of songs in B that like well actually I'm
That's some good
gonna
ones
put it
in
in A. I'm gonna put it in A because I cannot stand the idea of Why'd You Only Call Me When You're High being above American Sports actually. So I'm
there.
gonna
I
put it
could
before.
stand with that.
I can't personally.
Tranquility Base
Tran-
with Song Casino. I
Title
would
song.
say that is S.
Yeah.
Because okay, I like it, but out of all the songs on the album, it's kind of funny that the title track, but this goes with Suck It and See as well. Like the title track
Yeah.
isn't as good as like some of the other songs. Not to say it isn't one of the best songs ever, because I love the story in it and I love
Yeah.
everything about it. But yeah, Golden Trunks, I don't really like that song.
Lyrically, I think it's so amazing.
I haven't
And
heard it.
I love the line sometimes like
Sometimes
what's
I
the line?
fantasize
Well,
about.
it's the whole one that I really like, not just that part. It's like and what does he say? It's
I
like
forget. I
something
forget the
about
song.
like what you whispered in my ear.
Last night.
I like I'm
Oh,
like blanking on the lyric. It's
no, wait,
like
wait.
basically
Let me
he
see.
says like and in response to what you whispered in my ear, I'll be up front sometimes. I fantasize about you too. Like that. Wow. When I first heard that, I was like, especially the end one, I was like,
You know what? You know what? I like it better than I thought. I would say it's like A or
yeah,
B.
I would agree with A.
Okay.
Hold on. I have to put it before Why'd You Only Call Me When You're High. Me
Okay.
being
Yeah,
petty.
I agree. It is.
4 out of 5.
I would say that's godlike to
Yeah.
me because I just love that song.
Yeah.
I feel like that song is
Yeah.
like one of the best songs in the world
I love the
ever.
video,
And the video,
especially
oh, come on.
especially the part where it's at the end where they go like 4 stars out of 5 and then it goes doo, doo, and then the car is like skidding. Do you know what I'm
Yes,
talking
yes,
about?
yes, 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 yes.
That is like everything to me. When I watched it, I got chills. I was like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life.
The world's
Maybe
first
first
ever
ever
monster.
monster
Okay, when
truck
the
bumper
album
clip.
first came out, this was one of my favorite songs, but I feel like it's very meh.
It's kind of gone down for you.
Yeah, what about you? You like it?
It's kind of always been middle of the road for me. So I
Yeah,
would probably say like B.
yeah.
That is as low as I can
Let's
go.
do B because I still like the song. Is you push the button and we'll do the. Oh, and isn't
I
that
do
I'm
like
just a
that.
bad girl trying to be good?
I okay,
Wait,
can I talk
wait,
about
let's
the
go.
song for a
Can we put
second?
on A? Can we put on A? It's
Yeah,
kind
we
of
can put
good.
on A. I was just thinking
I
because like the
forgot.
song
It's kind
is
of
so it
good.
kind of slaps. I this song, the part where it goes, I'm just a bad girl trying to be good. I like misheard that line for so long, and I thought what he said was, I'm just a bad girl trying to be good. I've got a lays at the bottom of my bag that I cannot ingest. But like what he actually says is, I'm just a bad girl trying to be good. I have a laser guiding my love that I cannot adjust. And like I was singing that the whole time, and I
Like he
remember
has this
saying like,
lace in the bottom of the
yeah,
lace
like
bag.
a bag of
I
Lay's chips.
can't
You
ingest
know,
it.
like and here's my thinking. Okay, you have to like here's my breakdown of it because like it makes sense. So like how when this is diet culture, but you know how like when women are like, "Oh, I'm being bad today. Today's my cheat day." And like they have like a bag of chips or something. Like
Yeah.
that was my line of thinking. And I was like, "Oh, that's like kind of camp. That's kind of cunty." Like, okay, slay. And then like and then I looked up the lyrics and
You're like, wait,
I
that's
was
not
like, "What?" I was like, "Well, now it's not cunty anymore."
well, I still think that line is so powerful.
That's a great line, but it's like I
Yeah,
always
that
think
song
about
is
that.
crazy, actually. If you think about everything that's in it, it's
It's
a
a wild
crazy
song.
song.
I do love that like you push the button and we'll do the rest is like a reference to the first Kodak camera or something.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, so it's like the first Kodak camera. I think it was the first Kodak camera, and there was like I remember back when Tranquility Base first came out, people were, putting out like analysis, especially about the song, and they were like adding in references that the song has. And that was one of them. They found like a reference of like an ad that was in like the newspapers and stuff like that of the Kodak camera. And the catchphrase was, "You push the button, it does the rest." So like I
Oh,
thought that was really cool. There's a lot of great
I,
references in
I
this
know that's
album.
why this album's like one of my favorites by them. I would say
Yeah.
it could be even the top favorite.
Yeah.
I don't know. Their first album is so good to me too, so I don't know. For me,
Science fiction.
okay, I used to hate this song when the album first came out, but now it's one of my favorites. I
You
play.
know what? I never hated this song, but it was lower for me. But now it's like the more I listen to it, the more I appreciate it.
Yeah, there's something about it. It actually is like a really cool song, and when you do a deep dive on like the lyrics and stuff and where it like all comes from, and
Yeah.
like obviously it just sounds good in general, but it's like I would say it's like A or like S, but I think
I would
it's
say S.
S. Okay,
I just put it there because I knew it was A or above.
yeah, I do like that
Okay.
song a lot though.
She looks like fun. I love this song, but some points have to be taken away because Cam
Yeah,
Avery's on
maybe.
it. I
Okay,
can't.
that's true. That's true, but also it's a really good song. We can put it on like A.
Yeah, we could put it in A.
'Cause it is
It's
okay.
tough.
It is fun. Because
If he
sometimes,
wasn't
okay,
on it, it would
we
be
can
like
wait.
S.
In this moment, we can separate the art from the artist, can't we?
Okay, well, he barely does. He's like,
He's just
what is
like
he,
Lady
backing
Gaga in the
vocals?
background. He's just pretending to be in it. Let's do S.
Yeah.
She looks
We're
like
just gonna
fun.
ignore.
Look
They have
fun.
to re-record that, but instead have like someone else on it
Yeah,
or something. Bat phone, godlike.
godlike for sure.
Godlike. That is the
It's
greatest song
so
on the album.
good. It's just
It's
like
just like
it makes sense.
it's like one of their best songs.
Mm-hmm.
The Ultra Cheese, godlike.
Yeah, I agree.
That song is just
Oh,
so good.
such a great closer too. Oh my God.
Oh, it's like an
But
amazing
that
closer.
no, because I feel like that album has the best opener and closer.
Yeah, it's such a
Yeah.
strong, consistent album. Okay,
Now for
now
the
we
rest
have
of these,
some
should we
we have
do these
some
or should
more
we
B-sides.
knowing that we only have like less than
Well,
60
a lot of these are gonna be like I haven't heard them enough. Like some of the Beneath the Boardwalk ones I have not heard too often.
right. So Choo Choo sucks.
So I haven't heard it enough to rate it.
Okay.
So do you want to just put it in that
Yeah.
or do you want to put it in F?
We can do haven't heard. I've only heard it a couple times and I'm like, this is shit.
So we could put it in haven't heard enough.
Yeah.
Cigarette Smoker,
Mm,
which is basically the same. Well, Cigarette Smoke. Okay, we have Cigarette Smoker and Cigarette Smoker Fiona. They are a little different.
I feel like I've only heard Cigarette Smoker Fiona.
I've heard both, but I have not heard. I think I liked Cigarette Smoker a little more because it was a little more blunt.
Okay.
But I I'm not really crazy about either of them.
No, me neither. They're like I skip them every time I'm listening to the
So
EP.
I would go like E or F for them.
Mhm. We could do that.
We could put cigarette smoker and haven't heard enough because you haven't heard it
Yeah.
or haven't heard it a lot. So we could put cigarette smoker Fiona E or F. Would you say
Yeah. F.
F? Okay. Knock a door run. I have not heard enough.
Oh wait, actually, cigarette smoker. Let's put that in E because I feel like, or Fiona. I feel like it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's like it's okay. It
Yeah.
comes on, I'll listen to it, but it's like
Okay, knock a door run. I feel like I haven't heard it.
yeah, I haven't heard it enough.
Um,
On the run from the MI5.
this one's
Haven't heard it enough.
actually it actually is really good, but let's put it
Yeah.
in for now because it's not one of their best ever, but it is fun. Or we could put it in haven't heard enough because you haven't heard.
Oh, I thought you said that's that one.
You know, it's okay. We can leave it in there because I don't listen to it a lot, but it's
And I've heard it like maybe once.
yeah. Wave bye to the
Waving bye
train.
to the train or the bus.
I feel like I haven't really heard it.
Yeah, same. The thing is with these songs, like I feel like I like some of them, but I remember liking them, but it's like
But I
I just
don't
I
know
need to
right now.
re-listen to them.
Yeah. Space
Space
Invaders.
Invaders. I remember this vaguely, but it was like iffy for me.
Okay.
But I'll put it in haven't heard it enough. Curtains
Okay.
closed, haven't heard it enough.
Yeah, same.
I fully have Beneath the Boardwalk on vinyl. I should
Yeah.
just re-listen to it.
So Ravey Ravey Club, I feel like I know I heard this one because it sticks out
I
to me,
have heard
but
this one.
I either hated it so much that it sticks out, or I thought it was like actually kind of fun. I don't remember though.
I don't remember it.
So let's put it back and haven't heard enough.
I'm crying.
Put me in a terror pocket. I wouldn't say I've heard this one at all.
I don't think I have either. Is this on Beneath the Boardwalk? I don't think it is. I'd have to see. I don't think I've heard that. We're gonna have to listen to these songs and then come back to this.
Yeah.
Sand Trap.
Um,
I don't think I've heard this one.
I have, but I don't remember what it sounds like.
Okay, so we could put it in the bottom one.
Bigger
Bigger
Boy.
Boys and Stolen
I like this
Sweethearts.
song a lot.
I love this song. It's like A for me.
Yeah, we could put an A. It's fun.
It's yeah, it is really fun.
Yeah.
Chun-Li Flying Bird Kick is such a random song, but it is really funny.
Yeah.
Show
I've
me your
heard it a lot.
special move. I like it's so random. I would say like C though. It's not
Yeah, we can
really
put it there.
Sticking to the Floor. I do love this song.
Yeah, I briefly remember it, but
It's
yeah,
like
I remember
cool.
liking it, but I don't know. I don't know what I
Um,
would rate it, so we could put whatever you want.
I'm gonna put it in C because I feel like that's like middle of the road. I feel like it's
Mhm. Every British
7.
band has a fucking song called Seven.
Yeah,
Okay,
Catfish
Catfish is
has
bottom.
one.
Okay.
Um,
All
I
right.
like this song,
Yeah.
but it once again, it's like a C song for me. We're
Yeah.
like lightning rounding this.
I know because
We have a minute and a half left.
let's do it quick. Okay, settle for a
Settle
draw.
for the draw, A.
Okay, let's do it.
What would you say? Would you agree?
I don't really listen to that one that much, but we can
Oh,
do it.
it's really good though.
For me, Despair in the Departure Lounge
Despair and the
is
Departure
like
Lounge. Yeah, I would agree.
because I honestly every time I'm in an airport, I literally play that song and I cry.
It's just so good.
Yeah, I love it so much.
No buses, A,
A,
S.
A, or no S,
Ah,
S. My bad.
S. Oh
Yeah,
my God, there's too many. I keep having to scroll up. Oh my God, we're gonna cut
I love
off.
no buses.
Who
Okay,
the fuck are Arctic Monkeys is godlike for me.
yeah, I love that one.
Oh my
Who the
God, we're gonna
fuck
cut it
toxic
off.
monkeys?
We're fully gonna cut off.
Yeah, we'll come back for the end and do
Leave
it.
Before the Lights Come On is like
But
S for
actually,
me.
yeah, me too. It's one of my favorites. Nothing like listening to that during a hookup in there.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Put Your Dukes Up, John is an F song for me. I hate that song.
Yeah, it's not special.
Baby I'm Yours is a cover.
Yes, it's kind of annoying sometimes though, I'm not gonna lie.
It
When
is.
if I skip it. Especially when that one person starts singing.
Yeah.
Who is that? I'm like,
I don't I feel like it might be Matt, but I don't even know.
no, sometimes I think it is because it kind of has that same voice, but
Yeah.
maybe that's someone else.
D or E for me.
Yeah, I agree. We could do let's do D because it's not that bad.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty. It's a very pretty cover, but like
Yeah.
it's like okay.
Yeah. If you found this, it's probably too late is such a cool song.
Yeah.
It's like it's part of the um garage rock rapping that Alex used to do.
Oh yeah.
Is that the one is that the one that has like the orchestral strings arrangement in the beginning of it?
I'm gonna be real. I don't know if I've heard this one. I know Drake has an album called that, doesn't he?
I don't know. I don't listen to Drake.
If you're reading this, it's probably too
Oh yeah, that one. Is that
late.
Drake?
Yeah, that's Drake.
Oh. Well, I think that was a Kanye album.
Oh, maybe it was Kanye, but I
Oh, I
feel
don't
like it was
know.
Drake. It could have been Kanye or Drake.
Mhm. But there's like one of these songs. I can't remember if it's if you found this is probably too late or what if you were right the first time where it starts like with strings and it's like do 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 do. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
It is on Spotify, but I don't know. Not like if
And I
it's
haven't
not
heard it.
really I do like it, but it's like E for me.
Mm.
Temptation greets you like your naughty
I
friend.
love this
I
song.
love this song.
No, me
Plus the rap. I love the
yeah,
rap. I
imagine
know
this
a
it
lot of
feels like
people
okay, this is
rip on the rap, but
yeah. I feel like this is
it's
the
good.
only song I ever hear by Arctic Monkeys that they play in public all the time. In America.
Really?
I hear this in every store.
I never hear this.
Really? I'll be like, why is Alex Turner singing? Same with Riot Man. I hear that one all the time and I'm like, why am I
I
Alex Turner
never
right now?
do. The
And I
only
live in
time
the
the only
South.
time I hear an Arctic Monkey song is if it's an AM song
Yeah,
or the odd Tranquility Base song, but that was more so when it first came out
came
rather
out.
than
Yeah.
now.
Oh, I would go to Barnes and Noble and they'd be playing the whole album and I'm like, no.
Yeah. When I used to work at Barnes and Noble was when the album came out and it would play all the
But you
time and I
worked
would listen.
there?
Yeah.
I didn't know that about you.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
I worked at the Barnes and Noble Starbucks cafe.
Oh, now yeah, because you told me you worked at Starbucks, but I didn't know it was the one in Barnes and
No, yeah, it was the cafe in Barnes and Noble. Anyway,
yeah.
Temptation greets you like your naughty friend. Slay
Okay.
song. I would say it's a
Red.
B.
Oh, B? Okay, we can do that.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say A or S, but we could do B because I feel like it's not the best ever. Like,
We could do A. I'd agree with A. See, I lowballed this one because I didn't know if you were gonna say any lower.
oh, I love that song.
Yeah. What if you were right the first time is
I
E
don't
for
know if I've heard
me
this
because
one.
it's like kind of Da Frame 2R. I have been listening to this one a lot recently. It kind of bangs. It's really cool. Kind of slays.
I don't know it.
I think it's instrumental if I remember correctly. It's cool though. I would say C though.
Okay.
Matador, A for me. That is
Yeah,
a fucking amazing song.
it is good.
I love it because it's like spoken word. The
And then the bakery, for
bakery.
me, this is like a S or a God. Well, we could put an
I
S.
would say
Not
S.
God.
I
Yeah,
would say I would agree with S. I
I
just have
love
to
it.
scroll up.
You ever heard the instrumental version? Ooh.
No, but I imagine that that is probably Slay. I love the instrumentals. Plastic Tramp. I have not heard this one enough. I don't
Yeah,
really
I
listen.
agree. I've heard it a couple times, but I can't think of what it sounds like right
I've
now.
not when I have heard it, I haven't disliked it, but I've just not heard it enough to really form an
It doesn't
opinion on
stick
it.
up in my head, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So I would probably haven't heard
Yeah.
haven't heard enough. Well,
Okay.
here I'm not gonna sit here and read out all of
No,
these.
we're not. I feel like everyone listened to what we had to say anyway.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time on talking about each one.
I feel like a lot of
Um,
people are gonna agree with us though, because I feel like,
yeah, because we are right.
yeah,
So,
I agree.
and if you want to see our if you want to watch us put these in tiers, go check out the VOD version of the podcast on our YouTube channel, Two Peas on a Pod on YouTube. We
Yeah.
we post video versions of every episode. We have all the episodes on there, so go check that out if you want to watch this. And we also did a quiz episode if you want to watch us do that. Um, yeah. So we got them all sorted.
Yes, we did.
Of course, this is an incomplete list now because they've since released a whole new album.
Yeah.
So hopefully someone will update this, or maybe there is an updated one and I just did not find
I
it.
feel like we couldn't do that one together.
No, because I would literally fist fight you.
Yeah, I feel like because I would put the whole
I would
album.
be like godlike, you'd be like F tier.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Well,
we
I
would
would put body paint godlike. I would put, I don't remember the rest of the songs. You
That
know,
whole album isn't godlike for me, I fear. The only one that's below godlike is I Ain't Quite Where I Think I Am. I am a bit of a hater
I
when it comes to
really
that
like that
song.
one. I think it's
I
fun.
don't really like that one. I like it, like I really like it compared to other songs, but like it is like a step below the rest of the songs for me. Anyways, um
Thanks for watching us put
thanks for watching slash
yeah.
listening.
I feel like
If
this is our longest
you
episode yet.
yeah, this is our longest episode to date, but it's because we were doing some very important work here.
And
Um,
it's our most thorough episode. Our literally thorough.
exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
If you disagree with any of our opinions, keep that to yourself. That's
Oh,
embarrassing.
that is embarrassing. Our
We're objectively right. So, anyways, let us know. Seriously though, like let us know your takes,
yeah.
especially on the Arctic Monkey songs if you're familiar, and on the ice cream
I only
flavors
want to
as
know about
well.
flavors.
We're curious to see where you would probably keep or switch some of these songs and ice cream flavors. Yeah, check it out. Um,
Yeah.
see you on the flip side.
See you on the flippity dippity. Bye bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.